The following program is for adult audiences only.
Hey, this is Alonzo Bowden, and you are listening to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
Oh, ooh, boys. It's fucking Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Well, it is when you say it anyway.
Well, yeah, that's how I'm doing it. It's a nice thing. So, happy Valentine's Day. I know you fuckers didn't get your significant others anything, so, you know, that's good. I'm glad you didn't because you're not Catholics. So I'm down with Valentine's Day this year. I'm down in it. Fuck the Catholics. Yeah, you heard me. We're down. We're no more.
Yeah. Something I was going to bring up last episode, but I didn't because we were running really long. You know, I am fucking tired of people without manners.
Well, the problem is the parents aren't raising the children with manners, and now they're just wandering the earth.
It's the adults. It's everybody. It's people older than me, younger than me, my fucking age. I think there should be a law where if you don't have manners, someone can punch you in the fucking face.
Dude, that is the law in Nevada. That's why we fucking live here. We got those mutual combat laws, they say. That's apparently I didn't really look it up. So when I get in trouble, one of you guys are gonna have to help me. But apparently, if you say like we're fighting, and another guy's like, yeah, then you can beat the shit out of him. So if you just like if he cuts you in the grocery line, dude, we're fighting, and he says yeah, and you can beat the shit out of him.
No fucking warning, no nothing. Like, if I hold the door and you say thank you, I can punch you in the fucking face.
John, you gotta quit doing that for these animals out here. They're savages.
Or anything, not just the door, but
you gotta treat them like they're
animals. I'm
animals.
fucking tired of that. You know what? We would have a lot nicer, more friendly interaction with people if you could just get blasted in the face at any fucking time.
Dude, well, it's just... I don't know where this divergence of, like, everybody thinks that they're the one that's... the movie's about, bro. Like, it's not, bro. Hey, you're on my fucking TV show. Get out of my way, goddammit, right?
Exactly.
Like, hey, man, you gotta think there's other motherfuckers walking around that are doing shit, too. And I just can't with it.
But the bad thing is we would have assholes that fuck it up and just blast someone for no fucking reason.
Oh, that's
just
what we got.
Because
that's
they're fucking dicks.
Johnny.
So, yeah, fucking bullshit. So we're going to go to a little story here. It's about the Nevada Board of Pardons to consider commuting all death sentences.
Oh, man. Well, they ain't killing nobody here any fucking way. I'll tell you that.
All right. So we're going to check out this little article video on YouTube.
Over to you.
A debate over the death penalty will face the state's Board of Pardon next week. The commission that includes Governor Sisolak will vote on whether to turn death sentences into life sentences. Fox 5's Drew Andre is here to break down how many inmates this will impact. Drew.
So, Joe, there are 65 inmates on death row. Zane Floyd was the most recent to have a scheduled execution date, which has since been put on hold. And this is Edward Wilson, who's the longest serving person on Nevada death row. He killed a Reno police officer in 1979, and the vote next week could spare their lives.
Inmates at Ely State Prison's death row spend most of their days locked in a cell, knowing being strapped into a chair like this could be their future. The death penalty is long debated. In 2021, the Nevada Assembly passed a bill that would have repealed capital punishment, but the state Senate did not act after Governor Steve Sisolak said he believes some crimes deserve the death penalty, suggesting he would veto the bill.
I have a hard time with the idea of a complete abolishment of the death penalty.
But this week, the outgoing governor has signaled a change of opinion. He requested that the Board of Pardons Commission add an item that would commute all death sentences to a sentence of life without the possibility of parole. His communications director tells Fox 5 the governor believes this is a worthy item for the commissioners to consider and will be voting in favor of the measure. Sisolak sits on the board alongside Attorney General Aaron Ford and 6 justices from the Nevada Supreme Court. Since 1979, 12 people have been put to death in the state. The most recent was convicted murderer Daryl Mack in 2006. Zane Floyd, who murdered 4 people in Las Vegas in 2000, was supposed to be put to death last year, but his attorney challenged the new combination of drugs the state would use in his execution, insisting the lethal injection would be cruel and inhumane. Another execution date has not been set.
And in recent years, the state has struggled to find drugs necessary for lethal injections. That's because drug companies have tried to restrict the use of their products in capital punishment. Joe?
All right, Drew, thanks. And the Board of Pardons will consider commuting the death sentences on Tuesday, and Fox 5 will cover that meeting.
So,
man.
Once again, I don't understand why the fuck we were worried about the person that is going to be put to death for a crime that they committed against someone else, whether they're comfortable.
Hey, man, I don't want to. First off, that's from Fox, all right? So I don't know about what the source of that bullshit is, but I will say that it was surprising for me of like Fox News to be shining such a dim light on like prisoners' welfare in prison, like, oh, these guys are locked down 23 hours a day. Like, hey, calm down, guys. The death row block, dude, it's pretty cool. Like, they got TVs and Nikes and fucking all kind of shit. Like, they're doing fine. They got Hobbycraft. That's like one of the only units you get, Hobbycraft. Okay? We're talking about 65 guys. I don't know why we don't just kill them all at one time. What are we doing here? Just kill them all right now.
Yeah. Why the fuck are we paying for them?
It's just, it's not like 100 guys. You know, it's not like 1,000 guys. It's 65 guys. That's what they said. Yeah. 65 dudes. And I mean, I met some of those dudes. You could kill them. I mean, you could. You could not, but you could. They're no better than anybody. Look at
Anthony worked in that prison.
Look here. You ain't supposed to be telling motherfuckers that, man.
Anthony did not work in that prison.
I didn't, dude. They kicked me out, man. I went to jail. I was starting to act like the inmates, man. I was there, and I was like, man, I'm gonna end up with all y'all motherfuckers. And they were like, yeah, man, we got your cell right here. I was like, hey, get out of here. I gotta go. But it's just like, we got 25,000 people just died in a Turkish earthquake, and we're worried about 65 dudes? Come on, man, 65 dudes. Who gives a fuck? And not to mention, a lot of those dudes, man, they're sick of sitting in prison. You should ask them. Like, that dude they're talking about, oh, his attorney is, he says, oh, it would be inhumane for these drugs to be this, that. He tried to hang himself. That motherfucker don't want to be there no more. He's trying to check the fuck out. He wants to go home again. I want to go home, he said.
I mean, the guy's been in fucking prison since June 1979. Almost my entire life.
That's too long to be in prison.
He's been on death row.
Let me tell you what. I think if you're going to be in prison for longer than, like, 15 years, they should ask you, dude, do you want us just to fucking kill you?
Yeah.
We could just fucking shoot you. Like, 15 years is so long in prison, dude. That's the longest time ever. I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying they should give you a choice. I don't know if we should be, like, so... We got news dedicated to 65 guys getting free food every goddamn day. These motherfuckers get free dinner every fucking day. Like, all right. And I will say that, not talking shit about the death row block, dude. Death row block's probably one of the better ones to be at, man. There are a lot of cool cats over there. But, I mean, it's because they get to knit and shit. Like, they get to hang out and walk around, play chess and shit. Like, it's like fucking, you know. I've been to jail, and I've been to the death row block, and I'll tell you which one I would rather not be at. I mean, honestly, the fucking jail sucks, dude. It's way worse. The jail here is way worse than the death row block at the prison. Come on. Like, the fucking, you get, like, sandwiches for food here and shit. It's fucking terrible. Like, it's cold, there's bugs and shit, dude. The jail here's the worst. Like, come on. The fucking death row block ain't that bad. Those guys are just fucking hanging out. Like, the boredom and the stiffness of being in prison has got to be just fucking terrible. I'd probably be stuck on the AdSeg block. I'd be over in fucking 4, because I would just stab guys like you'd have to, right? Like, What do you do? Like, I go crazy. I'm crazy already. I can't fucking be locked up. Like, I'll kill myself. What the fuck? Like, I don't think a lot of these guys, they don't really take the fucking prisoners' wherewithal into fucking kids. A lot of these guys aren't crazy as fuck. You just murdered, like, a bunch of people. That doesn't make you crazy. That makes you good at killing motherfuckers. Why don't you ask him? You want to die? He'll be like, yeah, man, I'm sick of sitting around this motherfucker, man. It's like I only get like 12 channels. Like, that's it, man. It sucks. Like, I'm tired of making football bets through the fucking food slot. I'm all over it, bro. Let me out. I'm done. I've been here since 1970, whatever the fuck.
79.
You know, fuck that, man. I don't know. They might, what would be the point of repealing them, though? For these 65 guys to then just fucking, then we can't take any more guys?
Yeah, there will be no more death row. There'll just be life in prison.
Oh, well, fuck, I don't know. Maybe you get more funding. Maybe that's what it's about. Maybe the state of Nevada needs some more funding so we can't be killing these fucking guys, because then we can't get the funding for them. It's kind of like the school, you want asses in seats.
There's not a lack of prisoners in fucking prison.
Yeah, but there's a lack of ones that are supposed to die. I think you probably is it like baseball cards? Do you get like, if I got a Mickey Mantle, I get more like Pokemon, I get a higher boost because I got 65 death row dudes. My prisons, you only got 14 death row dudes. You're not getting that much money. We got more fucking killers over here, I don't know. You tell me, motherfuckers. I don't know how it works.
All right. So, Chinese spy balloon over U.S. is weather device, says Beijing.
Why the fuck do they care if it's raining over here? What the fuck?
So, they said it went off course.
There's a lot of off course.
I saw this last week, but I didn't think it was going to be a big fucking deal, so I didn't mention it. It says an alleged spy balloon spotted over the U.S. is a Chinese civilian airship which had deviated from its planned route, China says. U.S. defense officials said they believed the balloon, seen above sensitive areas in recent days, was in fact a high-altitude surveillance device. But in a statement, China's foreign ministry said it was used for mainly meteorological purposes. China regrets the unintended entry of the balloon into U.S. airspace, it added. The object flew over Alaska's Aleutian Islands and through Canada before appearing over the city of Billings in Montana on Wednesday, according to officials. Montana is home to some of the U.S.'s nuclear missile sites.
Yeah, they real fucking sad. They're we're sorry, it's over there. Yeah, because we shot that motherfucker down. That's what happened to you.
Yeah.
They want their little fucking thing back, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. What the fuck do you care about astrological mamby-jamby over here, motherfucker?
Yeah.
You don't care about that. And not only that, but your people don't give a fuck about that. That's your government spy deal. Like, that's not like... They don't have a government like ours, man. Like ours, man. Like, there's like 15 guys, and they decide what happens in the whole fucking country. Not different from here, but we lie about it. We tell each other like, hey, man, vote party, not person. We say shit like that, stupid, dumb, like, hey, I fucking got a sticker. We one of those guys. But I mean, really, it's just like their place is completely totalitarian communism. So that's like the order of 6 guys are like, hey, man, we're going to spy on this fucking country. That's not like their whole, like, fucking country's getting the benefit of this fucking weather program on this fucking ABC News Network, some fucking bipartisan. No! Fuck that. That's clearly a spy thing. Even if it is the weather, they're spying on my weather. Shoot that shit down. What you care about my weather for? What you care about my astrologicals? Fuck you. I'm keep my astrologicals and my shit, man. Keep your nose in your backyard. Well, I don't know. I've never really wanted to go to China, though. I think if it was like Thailand, I'd let them. You could look at my rain showers and shit. Like, Thailand's cool. Like, if it was Fiji, I fuck, like, if it was France, I fuck with them. They could look at my stuff. But China, fuck you, China. You can't. You ain't getting a big amount under my nether regions, motherfuckers.
So 3 days ago, they had an update. China says it wants its busted balloon back after the U.S. Navy fished the suspected spycraft out of the ocean.
You ain't getting that shit back. How about that?
So funnily enough, a day ago, says the Chinese spy balloon shot down by U.S. missile wasn't one of ours, says country's biggest weather balloon maker.
Yeah, see? Yeah, bunch of bullshit. They're like, hey, man, America's got their finger on the pulse for economic sanctions. It wasn't us, man. We fucking like selling weather balloons to fucking other places. Like, it's cool. Wasn't us. We didn't do it.
Yeah, I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Thanks, man. Thanks for fucking ratting them out. Unfortunately, now you're going to have to move your fucking business because the Chinese government is going to cut all those people's fucking heads off or something crazy. They're going to go shoot them in the fucking street and bury them in a shallow grave. Don't act like y'all don't do that shit. You do.
Yeah, I thought that was ridiculous. Oh yeah, it was a weather balloon.
Man,
can we have that back?
Well,
oh wait, that's not ours.
It just doesn't make any sense that, like I said, like why not just fucking log into the internet, man? Just ask me. I'll tell you what you want to know. What you want to know? I know all the secrets. You could just ask me. I'll tell them. What do you need to know, Mr. Jinping? What you need to know? I'll tell them everything you need to know about America. What are the secrets? Just give me
just fucking Google it.
Dude,
I don't know what you need to fucking have a spy balloon for.
I'll sell you the secrets. I'll sell them to you. Just offer me the money. I'll sell you all the secrets. What do you need to know about who's in the office? Uncle Joe? I know him personally. I'll tell you all about the man right now. I'm ready.
Fucking ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous. Fact check. Did Florida Governor Ron DeSantis mandate female athletes to divulge menstrual cycle details?
That's a weird thing to give a fuck about.
Yeah, says Florida Governor Ron DeSantis finds himself again mired in controversy as the state weighs a recommendation to collect data on female athletes' menstrual cycles. While DeSantis himself didn't propose the recommendation, critics are still decreeing the proposal, which they allege could be weaponized against female or transgender athletes. The Miami Herald reports that currently in the state, an optional question about menstrual cycles is included on a physical form given to female high school athletes. But a new recommendation advises mandating the female athletes answer the question, or if not, jeopardize their participation in sports. The AP reports that the recommendation proposes including 4 mandatory questions about menstruation, including if the student has ever had a period, the age they had their first period, the date of their most recent period, and how many periods they had in the past year.
What the fuck do you need to know? That's a weird ass shit to know.
Well, it's so they can find out if it's A, a transgender athlete, B, if they've had an abortion or a miscarriage, and it's like, as far as the abortion or miscarriage, fuck you.
Man, let me tell you what, fucking these school sports are, this is just like this is another funding sink. Just take your fucking kid out and put him in private sports. Like, my kids don't play sports in school. They go to fucking schools and then they play private sports. You gotta pay for them, but, I mean, the coach doesn't know all about your kid's wiener, so, I mean, I don't know what the fuck you want to do. That's ridiculous. Why would you, that's so stupid to even ask that. That's, I mean, oh, we're just gonna fucking blanket this by like no one's gonna bring this up again. Fuck you. Why would you even want to know that weird-ass information? What does it matter if it's transgendered athlete or not? What does it matter if, like, the child's had an abortion or not? I mean, does that affect their ability to suck ass at volleyball or whatever? Like, we're not talking about children that are like fucking, oh, we're worried about their fucking athletic integrity at the college elite level, so we want to do like studies on how if an abortion would affect. I could even buy it. I could buy it. It would be bullshit, but I could hear the article then. Like, but it's not fucking, like, who gives a fuck? This is what, like, who, it's just fucking some phony ass school sport. Why would you give a fuck? So they can what? Throw up 6 points? Like, who gives a fuck about these student athletes? You know what you should know? Is the kid going to be there for practice on Tuesday or not? That's what you need to know. Is the kid going to be here on Tuesday? It's Tuesday 3 to 5. That's what it is.
Once again, it's just a way to fucking control.
It's a weird question to ask, dude. I might take my kid out of that school.
Right?
That's a weird that's a weird thing to ask somebody.
Very true.
I don't like it.
All right. LeBron James surpasses Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for NBA career scoring record.
I didn't know who the fuck had. I didn't know Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had the scoring record. Man, fuck LeBron James, man. I'm tired of that motherfucker, man. I'm fuck you, LeBron James, if you're watching this. Fuck you, and fuck what you did to Space Jam, you piece of shit. How dare you greenlight that motherfucker? You know what? Bugs Bunny is pissing on your fucking grave, alright? You stay tuned, you asshole. How fucking dare you? I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. I don't know. I mean, money's money, right? But, like, if they offered me $1 billion to destroy everything that all 90s children held dear, right? I would be like, hey, man, I could probably sell the story of you offering me this money to destroy history, and then I could make a little cash off that and call it good and not actually do it. But this piece of shit, with all his fucking riches and wealth, decides, I'm gonna fuck up I'm gonna fuck it all up too. I'm gonna destroy classic American history. You know, Michael Jordan should have kicked his fucking ass. That's what he should have done. He should have walked up to him and punched him in the face. How fucking dare you? Fuck you, LeBron. And I'm sad that you got that record. I mean, fuck.
This is the burning question entering Tuesday's contest between the Lakers and the Thunder was whether LeBron James could score the 36 points he needed to finally break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's career NBA scoring record. In true LeBron fashion, he didn't even need a full game. James sank a 21-foot turnaround with 10.9 seconds left in the third quarter at Crypto.com Arena. How fucking retarded.
Fuck him.
Giving him 16 points in the period, the necessary 36 for the game, and 38,388 for his illustrious career, now more than any other player in NBA history.
They gotta pay that motherfucker's salary in sheep coin. Fucking cocksucker. Fuck you for what you did to God. Space Jam! You motherfucker. How dare you walk... and he's gonna walk around. Just walking around. Like he didn't commit that act of terrorism on all of our youths. You fucking bastard. How you just wander around the earth like I didn't fuck up everything that every child held dear for like a decade? Like, motherfucker, that's when we liked R. Kelly, motherfucker. How dare you? Like, oh, I can't. Fuck you, LeBron. You're a bastard. You ruined it.
Thank God I didn't watch Space Jam.
Dude, you know what? I hear they're gonna sanction it for fucking use at Guantanamo to get answers out of motherfuckers where they hold your eyes up and they make you watch it. That's what they're gonna do. And they're gonna squeal, dude. They're gonna squeal like a pig because you can't make it through the motherfucker. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I had no inkling to watch the first one or this one, so I really didn't care.
Don't you talk shit about the first one, Johnny. That's American.
I didn't talk
That's
shit
an American
about it.
classic.
I never saw it. Can't talk shit about it.
Oh my God, you never... All right, guys. You know what? I understand why you don't watch the show. He's a fucking communist.
Yeah, I'm the one that gets the complaints.
He's a dirty red communist. That's what he is. He fucking hates America and donuts and fucking freedom and all kind of shit.
I hate Michael Jordan. That's why I didn't watch the movie.
You know what? When I thought Space Jam was hot, I really didn't give a fuck about Michael Jordan. I really don't now. I don't watch basketball, bro. I think it's a stupid sport. I'm on record. I think it's dumb as fuck. It seems fake athletic to me. Like these guys are like, oh, these are the supreme athletes, but I always see them walking. Motherfuckers just walking around the court all the fucking time, dude. I don't know, man. It's not for me. It's fucking like they're always falling down, goofy as fuck. It's not for me. I don't know. It's not my thing. Too many games, too many teams. I don't know. Not fucking lame.
All right. Scientists in Alabama just genetically modified catfish using alligator DNA.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Give them some big ass teeth.
It says scientists at Auburn University hope that one day these disease-resistant catfish can be sold for human consumption. Catfish is a popular food in the United States, and catfish farms are a key component in bringing the product to supermarkets and dinner tables across the country. Unfortunately, these farms also make it far more likely for disease to travel from fish to fish. But a team of scientists at Auburn University may have found the solution, genetically modifying catfish to better resist disease by using alligator DNA. After using CRISPR, a gene editing tool that precisely slices DNA and allows the natural repair process to take over to insert the alligator gene into the DNA of the fish, researchers found that their test catfish had far superior disease resistance when compared with wild catfish. According to the researchers, the fish's survival rate were 2- and 5-fold higher.
This is your fucking problem playing God out here. We only do it when it's something we want to eat. Like, motherfucker, man, can you hook a penguin up with like extra feathers or something because it's cold? Just cause? No, because we don't eat those motherfuckers. That's why. It's like, and we're going through all this fucking time and money so that you bastards can eat more trash fish. You know those fish eat garbage. They eat shit and garbage. You know, fucking have at it. Avast ye land lovers. Have your fucking carp. Go ahead. Fucking go ahead. Have your fucking trash fish. You know what you should do? You should go down to Lake Mead. They're running out of bodies on the bottom, so they're hungry. You could just grab them right out of the fucking water. It's disgusting.
They're running out of water, so
you could just fucking pick them up and you could take a bite out of them, just like a fucking fruit. Go ahead, you fucking mongrels. Ugh. And then we're going to fucking make them hardier and less prone to disease so that the humans can eat them and develop disease-resistant bacteria in their fucking gut, and then we can all die of super fucking AIDS. That's what's going to happen. Fuck them.
Jurassic Park of the catfish.
Dude, it's not even... I wish it was like Jurassic Park. That would be cool if they were giving them teeth and scales, armor and shit, but they're not. They're just
yet.
You know what we're going to do?
We'll see what happens.
Is we're going to make them less likely to get sick from eating defecation and refuse, because that's what they eat naturally, so that we can fatten them up on more defecation and refuse, and then we can eat them. Yeah. So then we can eat all that garbage in our guts and stomachs. You know what? Fuck it. Cancer, everybody talks shit about cancer, but it is a warrior of Mother Nature. I'll tell you that. She's pissed off, and she sent you the big C, motherfuckers. That's what she sent you. The big C! And you're all gonna get it from eating these genetically modified fucking trash fish, you nasty fuck. And my friends! Oh, my God.
Fish are friends, not food.
Fucking fish are friends, not food.
That's pretty much it for this episode.
That's going to be... Oh, and again, happy fucking Valentine's Day, right?
So, I got some pretty cool shit coming up.
Oh, what do we got going on?
Yeah, so March 10th, we're going to see Lance Burton in Wendover. He's a magician. It's one of the more famous ones. So
magic tricks.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. March 24th, we're going to see Skillet and Theory of a Deadman in Reno.
I remember when Skillet was good, dude. And Theory of a Deadman was hot, dude.
I'm more interested in Theory of a Deadman, but because I said my sister went and saw it in Montana, and I was like, 2023, I'm going to see Theory of a Deadman no matter what.
Well, at least is it going to be in an arena? Is it going to sell out a show?
Yes, at the Grand Sierra Resort.
There you go. It's not in the fucking pasture like here. It's not in the shit-kicking fields.
Yeah.
I'm talking shit about your Uncle Packer concert, you bunch of fucking white people.
So, July 13th, we're going to go see Ginger, which is it's a Ukrainian band, and the lead singer is female. I
don't care about that.
Well, I'm just saying, it's a female-fronted band, fuckface.
And she doesn't have a wiener, so in case you were wondering. No balls on that one. Worst tits I ever seen on a bull.
So, I just chose one of their videos at random on YouTube, and it started out, I really liked it. It was good, and then she did the whole fucking shrieking and fucking bullshit. I'm like, nope. So I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do for the first hour of that. That's going to suck.
Well, that's going to be... Well, you don't drink, so what are you going to do? You don't do drugs. What are you going to do?
I think I'm going to take my earbuds and turn the noise canceling on and listen to something good for that hour.
You should... I wonder, dude, hit us in the comments. We need something Johnny can do to alter his consciousness without being an alcohol or a drug. Maybe he could choke himself. Maybe he could do the fucking, how you do it. I don't know how they do it. How do the kids do it? What do they fucking... Do they stand up or whatever they do? I don't know. We got to figure it out. You could use a belt, I hear. No, you don't want to do it. You'll die. But
the middle band is Breaking Benjamin. Who
dude,
I really like.
I was a big fan of Breaking Benjamin. I haven't listened to them since I was an angsty teen. But that's when...
Now he's just an angsty adult.
Yeah, see, that's when you got to change. You got to change when you achieve the level of firepower, you got to change your music because you can't listen to that type of stuff and have a gun, or they send you away. You can't listen to angry white kid music armed these days. They fucking, man, there's been too many school shootings, guys. We can't listen to white kid music with guns anymore. Not today.
And the headliner for that show is Disturbed.
Ooh. Ugh. You know, I can't with Disturbed. I've wanted to like them for like 20 years. And I fucking can't, dude. And not to mention, is it all the original guys still?
I believe so.
How? How is that? Those guys are... It's
David Draymond for sure, but...
Those are some old dudes.
Rest.
That's a band that's been around for a while, you know? And dude, I remember one time, little offshoot here, I was working security at this casino with my man Johnny here, and they were doing and it's like an old folks casino. Like, there's like a bunch of Social Security guys in there and like AARP members and shit, right? And they do like a hard rock night, and their idea was like, oh yeah, I think they're thinking like we're gonna do like classic rock, dude. Like maybe they'll get a little frisky, they'll do some Aerosmith, maybe some Led Zeppelin. And some fucking asshole played Down with the Sickness by Disturbed on request. And to the part where he like starts screaming about like he's being raped or some shit at the end of the song, yelling at his mom that he's gonna kill her or some shit. All these fucking old people are like complaining. Remember they were complaining, and then oh my god, it was about the most fucking embarrassing fucking shit. I'm just walking around this casino like, all right, man, this is uncomfortable as fuck. These old people listen to this man scream at his mom and kill her on the radio. It was disgusting. It didn't really help me want to be more of a Disturbed fan, you know? I'm just like, you could have just cut it off. Why you gotta be stupid? Just cut the song off. Cut that 20 out. I don't like talking on the track. Don't shout down the track. Talking down the track. I don't like that shit. Just fucking leave it to the song and then cut it off. Fuck them.
All right, and fuck us too.
We gotta go.
We'll see you next week. New podcast starting every Tuesday at 8 a.m. or hear previous episodes anytime.
Come on back every week, C-Sweet Poppy. I got what you need.
You can email us at who'stalkingshh@gmail.com. That's 3 H's.
That's it. Email me. I want to read your shit.
You can leave a voice message on Anchor and possibly be included in an upcoming episode. Tell us how much you like it or if you think it sucks.
Leave me a name and number after the beep.
Go to our Facebook page link on Anchor.
You know you like me.
You can also hear us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You know me. I'm on all the platties, dawg.